aggressive batarang.
Really? Oh yeah,
You gotta do
within 30 seconds.
Well, I already did that one, so the grappling. I already did that one for you, so the grappling hook one should be done. But you have to turn on a back signal, use a grappling gun at least once, and you have to damage opponent with a batarang in a single match.
Interesting. Oh yeah, right. You told me you worked as a janitor. Do you work at a big building or a small building?
No, it's something that my family does basically, and that my uncle is doing. So he works for a company, and then you get to build your own crew of like who gets to help you. And he just hired me on as like extra help because he needed some help.
Cool.
I'm still a gen.
I could probably use a job.
We've been looking around. Where are you living at?
Saginaw.
Saginaw? Oh, that's not. I heard FedEx is hiring because some of my friends are working at FedEx.
Fetish?
They say FedEx.
FedEx.
So,
how you spell that?
they say, I think they say that they have to get up at like 3 in the morning, and then they get off at 9 in the morning, but they get paid like $13 an hour.
Oh, that shipping company. FedEx.
Yeah, like where you get to ship boxes and everything. They're telling me it's not too bad.
You know what sucks?
What?
I don't got a driver's license. I
True.
can't drive right now.
I don't know, I got a car that's in my name, but I don't have a driver's license.
The mystery machine?
Yes.
Finally.
It's not the mystery machine yet, but it will be.
Thank God.
Because I have the car and everything else, and I gotta go get it all fixed up.
Dude, imagine you can sleep in your mystery machine.
Oh, I don't know. I'd be like, oh, I'm just gonna. Because I told my friend, I was like, there's probably gonna be a night that I'm gonna sleep in my car. And he's like, really? I was like, I know there's gonna be a night I'm gonna sleep in my car because the seats in there are so old that the foam is falling apart, so I have to change the seats out eventually. And when I change out the seats, I'm gonna try to get some nice ass, comfortable seats.
Yeah, get that nice ass.
I was like, I don't want no seats where you sit down and it's like, my ass is sore and it's bruised and I've been driving all day.
Are you gonna choose the leather or are you gonna choose the soft like pillow?
I think I'm gonna try to go like soft. Because I know I'm gonna put some fur in the car, so I'm gonna try to make the car comfortable.
You're gonna make it like the sex machine.
It's gonna be the mystery machine on the outside, but get on the inside. Have a mattress in the back. No, I like to call this little piece the sex machine.
When you bring girls along with you.
Have a little disco ball come down from the ceiling. Start playing some music.
Machine by day, sex machine by night. That'd be funny.
You know me, I'm all shaggy, baby. No.
I'm shag with it. Hey, you ever heard of Austin Powers?
Yeah.
It's all like with shag this, shag that. I wanna shag
right.
those.
He's like, groovy, baby. Flipping around, and he's like, oh, shag it to me.
The funny thing is, he has this hair that looks like a dick.
Oh, dude, he's fucking funny in those movies.
No, it doesn't look like the dick is pointing down. It's like, this is where the dick is. It's just
dude,
with his hair.
it was so funny because I actually watched Cat in the Hat the other day. The one that had the actor who played Austin Powers.
Oh yeah.
And I forgot how messed up it was, because like when I was a kid, I really didn't understand the hidden messages in it.
The hidden messages?
But it's funny. Yeah, they got hidden messages in there. So the kids are acting up in there, and the Cat in the Hat's supposed to come in and make them behave, or make them realize that they're supposed to behave. Well, he starts singing a song at one point, and he goes, alright, he's like, let's change the mood, and he's like, there was once this cat I knew, and he goes, he was like, he caused all this trouble, and his parents didn't like him because he wouldn't listen. And he goes, so they took him down to the vet and they cut off all of their paw. And he was standing right in front of the kids and they were just like wide-eyed looking at him, and he goes, like he didn't even finish the sentence, and he was like, he was like, boy, he's like, yes, he's like, let's keep dancing. And then, in the book, how the fish is supposed to be like, the cat's not supposed to be here. The fish comes up and he's like, no, the cat's not supposed to be here. He should leave. And the cat's like, you're right. I should leave and leave these kids to their boredom all day. And then he's like, I guess I'm leaving. And the kids were like, no, don't leave. We don't want to be bored. So they're like, don't listen to the fish. You can stay, please. And he goes, well, if you insist, I guess I can. And he goes, but... And he goes, first, he's like, I gotta show you something magical and wonderful. And they're like, what is it? What is it? They're like jumping up and down, and he goes, it's called a contract.
Contract?
And they're like, okay, and he's like, I need you guys to sign it. And then it flips back to him, and there's 3 dudes in suits behind him, and they're like, who are they?
Yeah, who
and he goes, he looks around, like he looks around and he goes, they're, like he takes a minute and he's like, oh, I know. He goes, they're magical time traveling elves. And he's like, yeah. And the kids are just looking at him and he's like, okay, fine, they're my lawyers.
Yeah, I keep on watching the movie every time. It's like so funny for me.
Oh no, it's like all these hidden messages. I was like, alright. And then there's a time when he turns into a plumber or whatever. And he's sitting there and he's like, or not a plumber, he had to turn into a mechanic.
Yeah.
And he started to fix the couch up.
Uh-huh.
He just turned around and his pants are all hung down and everything else, and he's like, sorry. And then it started farting and everything else.
Oh, God.
I found it funny whenever the elephant came out and he started hitting me with the tennis racket.
Choked.
He was like, he was like, down Simba, bad Simba.
Then the elephant go like,
And then later on he turned into a hippie in there, and the dude was like, can you hold my dog? And he goes, I'm not okay with the term dog. And he goes, but I am acceptable with the term of canine American friend. And he's like, yeah, he's like, I'm more comfortable with that. He goes, that's more realistic. And it's like, so like my little sister was watching it because I had to watch her, and she was all glued to the TV, and she was like, yeah. I was like, do you even understand most of the parts that happen? And then she's like she looks over and she's like, I understand. And it's like, wait till you're older, you'll understand.
But does she really understand?
No, she just sees them where they're having fun and everything else, and she's like, wow. Because she's like 4 years old.
Ah.
So she doesn't know all the hidden messages they got in there. Like, his car or whatever that's supposed to go super fast.
Yeah.
Is called slow. And they're like, why is it called slow? But whenever he says the name, like, all together, I think it's supposed to mean shit. Like, if you spell it out where it's like, slow means, and then you say each letter, it's supposed to be shit.
Really? I didn't notice that at all.
And it's like, what?
Oh my god, I'm hearing this now. It's like, oh my god, how come I didn't notice this?
Like, we went back, because it was like, what? And I was just like, wow, I was like, I didn't know the Cat in the Hat was this good.
Or this funny.
Oh, yeah. Dude, it was funny. I went out to, this, I would say, hippie place with my friends. because one of my friend's parents are more like hippies. So they're like, yeah, you should come out. And we went camping, basically, with a whole bunch of other people for,
There wasn't an orgy, was there?
There was a camp for that, yes.
Damn it.
But I did not go to that camp.
Damn it.
I didn't trust the people that was there. So you still had to pay to go there, but it was called Flipside. And, do you know what Burning Man is?
Kind of.
So, Burning Man is a huge festival type thing where they'll build a statue
of
a person, and then they set it on fire. Well, a whole bunch of people go out there and they do a whole bunch of drugs and do all sorts of things and just party for an entire week.
Yeah, I heard a movie about where 3 women lure men and then some fucked up shit and they burn in the bonfire of the Burning Man.
Yeah, there was a fucked up movie on that. I seen that. I was like, oh hell no.
You know what happens in the end?
What?
They still do it again. Like, what the fuck was that? That's not right.
I was like, what the fuck? But we went to a small festival like that, and my friends, it was so fucking funny. So they were doing acid out there, right?
Oh, acid.
So they're doing acid and they're tripping and everything else. Well, they tried to give me some, but it's funny because I have an extremely high tolerance to most drugs, or it's at least a handful of drugs.
Really?
Just for no reason. Yeah, just for no reason. I have a high resistance to most drugs. So they ended up giving me it, and I took like 1 tab or so, right? I'm like, okay. And they're over there like having fun. I'm like, nah, this isn't working for me, guys. So I ended up watching them because I'm just having fun watching them like go around and trip, and then all their funny and stupid conversations at the same time. So at one point, one of my friends went through like a bad breakup, and he was like, fuck that bitch. He was like, I never want to see her again. And then he came back and he was like, this is so much, this is so much.
I want her back.
And then like next minute he was hitting on somebody. He's like, yeah. He's like, she wasn't good enough for me. He was like, but you, on the other hand. So he was like going back and forth. And it was funny because he kind of gets awkward. So me and my other friend was just messing with him. We're like, yeah, when we get out there, we're going to be so nude around you. Because like half the people out there are nude.
Nice.
So, well, we were just joking with him. We're like, we're going to get so nude around you. And he's like, ew, no, guys, stop it. No. He started getting awkward about it, and that's why we kept messing with him. Well, he was like, I'm not getting nude out there. He was like, it's gonna be so awkward and everything else.
Yeah, people look at my junk.
So we were just teasing him, and then he ended up tripping, and then in the middle of the night, we were walking around, they got strobe lights on, they got night lights on, they got people dancing, and he's sitting there and he's like, guys, you know what? Like, he rips off most of his clothes, and he's like, yeah! He just fucking goes bare nude right next to us, and we're like, whoa, what the fuck?
Oh my god! Some people
like,
take videos of that.
He was like, woo! He was like, I feel empowered!
Really?
Yeah, he was like, woo! He was like, I feel entitled. He was like, I feel empowered. He's like, I feel good. He's like, because that was supposed to be his 3rd year out there, and he's like, he's like, I'm gonna go nude every year now.
I mean, fucking laughing when I saw that guy.
Dude, I mean, we were just fucking laughing our ass off. And then he looks towards my other friend that was on the acid with him, and he's like, wait a minute, he started looking around, and we thought he came to his senses, but he was like, why am I the only one that's nude?
Because not the other people take off their clothes, man.
Well, the rest of everybody else was nude, but he was just talking about the group we had. Because it was like...
nude?
Yeah, no, there's actually nude people out there. There's women nude, there's men nude.
Take me there.
Like, completely nude.
You're gonna have to take me there one day.
They actually did have a sex camp.
Please, thank God.
Yeah, like, no, they actually had a sex camp there. That you can just go chill. They had a sign that says no means no, but I mean, everybody kind of went up there just to meet people to bang. So, I mean, that's what the whole club was made for.
Okay, now the game is over. Somebody won it.
Did they win?
Yeah.
Does it say victory on your screen too?
No, it just says won the game.
Won the game. Okay.
I guess that will count as a victory, right?
Yeah, that should count as a victory.
As a log out?
Yep, go ahead and log out.
Boo, dude, you gotta take me one day. You gotta take me.
And it happens like every once a year, but it is. I'm trying to remember how much it was. I think it was like because you got to get tickets and everything else. I think it was like 130 for tickets. I'm not sure though. But it was so funny because he looks at my friend. Did you get anything out of it?
The lockers?
Yeah.
Hell no.
They didn't give you that new sample. Bitch. Okay.
Fucking glitch. When you actually want it to happen, it doesn't do it. But yeah, the sex cams. Oh my god, you're making my dreams come true.
So it's pretty funny though, because he looks over at my friend and he's like, "It's your turn to strip."
Okay, strip.
And my friend was like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" He's like, "No, because he's bigger and he's self-conscious, and he's like, no, I don't want to." So then I'm just sitting back as these two are fucking having this conversation, and then he ends up eventually making my other friend strip. So he's in the nude, and I'm fucking sitting back laughing my ass off. I'm just fucking laughing. I was like, you guys got butt-ass naked, you guys are out here on some drugs and everything
directly
else.
at them?
No, they were like fucking right in my line of sight as they changed, like just took their clothes off, so I'm just fucking standing there like,
I bet you saw a lot of cracks.
Dude, at that point, I have seen so many penises. I've seen so many people up there. Like, the first, I think, minute that we entered the grounds of where everything was going on, we seen an old, naked man getting punched. And he was like, "Oh, hi, guys!" It was like those movies where they step out butt naked and they're like, "Oh, it's such a good morning."
Oh my god. The more I hear about this, the more I want to join in.
So it was fucking funny. That ended up happening, and then he ended up looking after he made my other friend strip, because there's only 3 of us there that went together, and then they both turned on me, right? And they're like, "It's time for you to strip."
So did they force you to strip?
They did. They did.
They actually did it.
Yes. I rocked up in my cock out.
You just like ran away like, "Oh fuck, I wanna do this."
Well, it's fucked up because I just looked at him. I was like, I'm not even on the same, like, technically I took the same drugs as you, but I mean, I'm not affected by the drugs. I was like, because I was pretty much just walking around normally, just watching them, make sure they didn't do nothing too stupid.
You know, I would love to see some naked girls.
And it was just so fucking funny because they looked at me and they're like, "Now it's your turn to strip.
Take off your pants."
So I was like, "You guys aren't gonna leave me alone until I strip, are you?" And they're like, "Yeah."
No.
They're like, "Well, we ain't leaving you alone at all." So I was like, "Okay." I was like, "I'm gonna have to." I was like, otherwise, I was like, they're not gonna leave me alone. So I
ran away.
Well, no, I was supposed to be watching them.
Why watch them? Oh my god.
No, I'm supposed to be watching them because they're on drugs and they're running around like children. So, because like with those type of drugs, you need somebody to watch you.
Yeah, I think I drank once and I wasn't really affected.
And I was like, okay. I was like, I was like, alright. So they ended up getting me to strip and everything else. And then we started walking around for a while. And then I was like, oh shit, it's fucking cold. Like, it was at nighttime and it started getting fucking cold. I was like, oh shit, it's getting real cold out here. And I was like, fuck this. I was like, fuck this. I was like, I'm starting to get chilly. I was like, fuck this shit. I was like, I'm giving my pants back.
Oh my god.
I was like, they were like, oh, they're like, bitch. And I was like, I'll leave my shirt off. I was like, but shit be getting cold out here.
At least give me some underwear.
I was like, shit be getting cold. That's how my other friend was. He was like, okay, he was like, I won't go completely with my clothes on. And he goes, but I'll walk around in my underwear.
Yeah, I get, I'm fine with that.
And he was like, James is right. He's like, it is just starting to get cold. And he was like, ugh. But my other friend that was just butt-ass naked was just like, God, you guys don't understand. He was like, you gotta power through the cold. And he's like, you gotta toughen yourselves up. And I was like, I'm not sure I want to toughen myself up.
You know what would be great for that? If we had girls that were on acid with you right now, you'd be like, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh no. Oh, there's a lot of people out there doing all sorts of different drugs. I think there's people out there doing shrooms. You're smoking. They're doing all sorts of things out there.
Please take me with you.
I mean, for God's sakes, they had a sex camp.
Please take me with you.
There was even a dude that was like making pot brownies and things infused with weed in it.
Please,
like
please.
He had croissants. I think there's brownies and all sorts of things. It was like, oh shit.
You give me a hard on.
We called him the Muffin Man, and we hit his thing up like 5 times a day.
You know what you're giving me?
What?
A hard on.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you're telling me all about this, and I want it so bad.
Oh, it's pretty fun out there. It's a little strange at first, but I mean, it's pretty fun.
Dude, anything's better than being here, sitting boring in my room.
And then it was funny because there was a dude that was in a doctor coat, or no, he was in a black turtleneck, right?
Uh-huh.
He had no pants on at all, but he had an elephant dick sleeve on. So the only thing covering up his dick was an elephant trunk. And he made an attraction ride out there where people would come on and you get to do something with VR. So he would have to hook you up, and he'd come up and he's like, oh, he's like, watch out for my elephant. Like as you're getting hooked up to the machine, he's like, watch out for my elephant now.
Wait, what's this machine?
What it was is, it was like a free fall simulation thing where they hooked you up to it and it spun around making you feel like you're in the air. And they put a VR helmet on you where it would show like you're in the sky and make you feel like you're actually skydiving or something.
Dude, if you see me skydiving, you see like a rock flying through the air like, ah, meteor coming.
Dude, I went ziplining and that was pretty fun.
You gotta take me, please.
Yeah, we went ziplining and it was pretty fun. I keep trying to get my other friend to go, and he thinks he's like over 350 and he's not. I'm like, you're not that big. And he's like, no, I'm gonna break it. I was like, trust me. I was like, I've seen people bigger than you on those rides.
Me. Nah. You seen bigger asses than men.
Yes. You kidding me? I went to a spa. Okay, I went to a spa to have a relaxing day one time.
Yeah.
And I saw a dude right next to me bend over, and it looked like he had 2 Pomeranian cats glued to his ass cheeks.
Yeah. Keep on talking.
So just imagine like the hairiest cats that you can imagine glued to somebody's ass cheeks, and I was like, oh, what the fuck? I was like, this dude needs a shave.
That'd be like painful.
I was just like, this dude needs to shave. It was like he was growing a beard off of his ass.
Well, that is true. Most people do not have genetics that they grow hair in different places.
Yeah, I was like, whoa.
Like their armpits, their face, their assholes, their legs.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, have you seen hair in an asshole?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Men or women?
Both.
Damn.
Both.
You're having the time of your life.
I have seen a lot of things. Not all was good.
Not all was traumatizing.
Like, not all was good, and then not all of it was traumatizing either.
Or I'll be back. Tell me more.
Alright.
rather than dropping at the bat statue, I want you guys to go ahead and drop at the racetrack, which is going to be next to Junction. And the reason why I'm telling you guys to drop over there is because you can actually find yourself a drift boat. Now, I'm not telling you guys to visit all of these 3 places with a drift boat because I got a better plan for you guys. So once you take that drift boat, just make all the way to Haunted Hills at this exact place. This is gonna be the minimap location where you can find the bat statue for yourself. So spin point over here, come down, and then just dance in front of the bat statue, and you'll be down with location number 1. Now moving over to the second location, which is gonna be in a way above front pool. So for this one, I want you guys to go ahead and hop in the drift boat again, and I want you guys to select any of these 2 options. So option 1, you can take the drift boat and then just go over there, click the link, and then take the rip, and then glide all the way to the floating island. Of option 2, you can take the drift boat from Haunted Hills, and then go all the way to the big statue head, because I'm assuming the big floating island is gonna move on the map.
Most lesbians have no kids, but we got cursed with this cum stain. Oh God, you're still trying dicks! I have, and it's never enough. I want to believe you're a Libra, but you're acting like a fucking Gemini! Don't you side shit me! I'm sorry, my planets are in retrograde! The stars aren't real, the Earth's flat, you dumb fuck! Leos. We decided to open our home as an Airbnb so people can see our...
Oh yeah, continue with the 6th camp.
I mean, I kept joking about it with them because like there was condoms like all over the fucking place. I mean, unopened ones. Like they actually left barrels of condoms for people to come and get handfuls of. So I mean, I was messing with my friends because I'd go and grab a handful of it, and then every time we'd pass it, I'd be like, hey guys.
Do they actually have sex at the 6 camps?
We walked by one time and there was people moaning, so yes.
Oh yeah.
Like we were across the camp and we heard people moaning all the way from that camp, and we're like, oh.
They're like, they can be free wherever they want, they can fuck whoever they want.
Yeah, no, literally, you can walk by the camp and see them just banging somebody right out in the open.
Thank God. Sex camps are my dream now.
You know, it was like, oh shit. Because my friends are like, hey, like they're trying to fuck with me. They're like, you can go over there, and I was like, eh. I don't see nobody that interesting over there.
Or you can join in the threesome.
I was like, fuck. I was like, next year, maybe.
2 men, 1 woman.
Just go over. Hi.
Hi, may I join you?
Okay. So what did your Batman challenges look like?
Oh, sorry. I'm still thinking about the 6 camps. Like, oh my God, man. Now you're getting me thinking about 6 camps. You're literally my most best friend, man. Alright, I got 4 missions left.
Alright, which ones are they?
Well, the ones closest is the defuse the bomb of the Joker in different named locations.
Okay.
And we got 1 bomb left.
So...
Oh my God.
You only got 1... You only need to get 1 more bomb?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess that effective 1 count as 1.
I guess it did count as 1 then.
Glitch, am I right?
Yeah, it had to if it counts you as if you already got 2 done, so you just need 1 more then.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the first one I defused and the other one was you.
So, I think I know where another one is.
Well, let's do it then.
Oh, okay. Let's go back to Team Rumble.
Team Sex Camp.
There we go.
Come on, leader, more sex.
Just everybody, you're not banging hard enough. Bang harder.
Bang stronger. Thrust more.
It's like, bang harder, bang stronger. It's like, dude, just power through it.
Dude, if I had shrooms on sex, that'd be awesome.
they say if you take a certain drug and then you do anything sexual, it will ruin the rest of your life.
How so?
Because whatever the drug is, it amplifies your sensations.
My sex desires, oh my god.
So no. So like it could be like if somebody touches you
I go like,
in a sexual way, then you would be like super sensitive. You'd be like, oh yeah. Oh, you'd be sensitive to like sexual touch, and you'd be like, and then
that means you'll be maxing out your senses of touch.
Yeah, so whenever you get off the drug, everything will be a disappointment to you.
Damn.
So like you try to do something, and it would be like, oh.
It don't cost any money to get it, but it don't cost money to get in.
I think it's to get in. You have to pay like $130 or something like that.
You don't have to show any ID or nothing?
No, I don't think you need any ID or anything.
Thank God.
I think like you just get signed up on a group thing. You come in there and then you sign waivers and stuff. Like it's funny because like they have off-duty policemen and ambulances drivers that they pay. Like to stay like 10 feet outside of the perimeter of where we're at, where they don't see us at all on everything else because we go pretty deep into like the forest area.
How deep?
There's like not too deep, but I mean there's like 2,000 maybe 3,000 people at that outing. So I mean there's a lot of things that you could do because people would make carnival rides and stuff, or they'd make show cars, and then they'd have different places that you can come. Like some place was called Christmas Town, and all they did was play Christmas movies.
Damn it! Wait, that's not so bad. But too much Christmas.
Like so, basically, you just came up with a camp, and then had something to do.
So everything you tell me is true, right?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I believe my friend's parents' camp, they had a DJ camp.
Wait, the parents actually went?
Not my parents, but my friend's parents did. He was so awkward about it because his mom, his sister, and his sister's boyfriend were all fucking butt-ass nude in front of us. And we always go, like on Sunday, I always go over to his mom's place.
And fuck her.
So he was like, he's just sitting there and he's like, oh, you guys are gonna see my mom nude, and he's like, you're gonna see my sister nude, and he was like, no. He was like, no. He's like, it's gonna be so awkward.
Actually, I wouldn't be so awkward because I'm a man that likes many things, even his family naked.
Okay.
But, oh my god, please take me.
Alright. Land at the pink sign that I placed.
Alright.
I need to look around for a second to find out where.
And how long was this? A few months? A year?
It was a little while back ago. But, I mean, it happens every once a year.
Dude. The more you tell me, the more I'm interested. You're getting me very excited, man.
I believe this year, because we'll usually do something. There we go, I got one light lit up. But we would usually, they usually do something. And this year they're going to try to do a Scooby-Doo themed camp.
Sex camp?
No, just a Scooby-Doo themed camp. So they're gonna have everybody. They're gonna try to have people dress like Shaggy. Yeah, they're gonna have everybody dress up. And they want me to dress up like Shaggy, and I was like, oh hell
I'll go Scooby.
I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Hell yeah, I would do that too, man.
So they're like, cause they're during Halloween too, they also want me to get a Shaggy costume. Because they're gonna have a Halloween party or something like that. Or I think at least they said someone they know is gonna try to have a Halloween party. So they're like, you need to have a Shaggy costume. And I was like, alright.
I wonder if they have a Scooby-Doo costume.
Okay. So, let me see which mountain it was.
Dude,
There's
I wanna go so bad.
There's a mountain over here that has a bat signal up on.
Oh yeah, are cameras and videos allowed in the sex camp?
I believe they said do not take pictures or video. So I don't think so.
I would use
It's only
it
your
as
memories.
material. Dude, do you see me remembering things?
Oh. I wonder what these things are. That thing just kind of
That's
glitched
a glitch.
out.
That's a freaking glitch. It was a crystal. It was changing from a crystal to a mushroom.
Oh, okay. Those are glitch crystals. Apparently, we actually need to grab those.
Cool.
Or at least that. I think it's
But
telling me I need to grab them.
yes, I would remember it when I ever think about it. Thank you.
Yeah. So,
But
there ain't more.
seriously, I can't imagine that there's a camp like that ever.
Oh yeah.
You're making my wildest dreams come true.
It happens. It's out there.
Take me with you, please. I mean, you see me, I'm so eager to get in the fun.
Who knows? You might be able to go one day.
One day, oh my god, I would do everything. I would want to do everything. The shrooms, the other drugs, the acid. Just watch me go.
Okay, let's see. Where else do we need to go? So there should be one over this way. Alright, I placed down a new marker that we can head to. And that should be to a bat light.
Dude, I think the only thing I can think about is the sex camp now.
You're just gonna be like, sex camp.
Please, sex camp, please. Oh my god.
Okay. So, if I'm correct, should be able to grab some material here.
You have influenced me, my guy.
You're welcome. Now you have been enlightened to the world around you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. That was faster.
Okay. So let's see if I got enough material to get us up there now.
Oh yeah, what month or year does it happen?
I'm not really sure. I'd have to find out. I know you can look it up by looking up Flipside. Because I know it happens every year. So they already had one for 2019. So the next one would be for 2020.
Oh my god. I want to go so bad, man. You have too much influence on me.
A lot of people sitting on.
No one can resist your words. Your enlightened words.
Just go there. Watch them. I'm not going to some hippie camp. I guess you're gonna miss out on the. It just whispered sex camp. Look and turn around. What?
You're like boing.
Wait, what
my
is
little
this
penis
camp
stands up.
now? So what is this camp now? It's like, oh, I believe you already know what this camp is.
What's this camp name again?
Just entitled them with that. Look and be like, oh, it's like, I guess I can make a trip out there.
Oh yes. Actually, I don't mind seeing older women naked.
Oh,
I mean,
there's all shapes and sizes out there.
yes, there is.
Of ones that were like, oh, okay, and then ones that were like, oh, no, okay.
Do you like them big or do you like them
It's like,
small?
it was like, this is not okay.
Hey, you know what I gotta say about it?
Huh?
I like them big. I like them chunky. Yeah, I like them real big.
Where the fuck is my gun?
Yeah, where the fuck is my gun? Oh yeah, that's your name tag. Why is everybody shooting me?
I don't know, this dude thinks he can shoot me and get away with it.
I will find you. I will track you to the ends of the earth.
Oh, son of a bitch fell off the mountain and died. I swear, people don't want you getting things in this game. Anytime they see you trying to do a challenge, they'll do anything they can to stop you. Let's see. So I make it over this way. I can actually teleport up there.
Imagine us surviving through the air, just teleporting. Boom, boom, boom. It's like going through a Stranger Things show.
Right. There we go. I finally finished the Batman challenges.
Awesome, you're the best.
Okay. So, now we have to find out where.
You know what I'm curious about?
Hmm.
Did you have any sex with any girls?
What? How the hell did they even shoot me out the air?
What did you, my friend? Did you have any sex?
No, I have not.
Ah, you missing out, brother.
Have you?
You know it. Nah, I'm
Funny
kidding. I'm
too.
full-blown virgin.
Same.
Although
That's funny
I think
'cause-
I did with my cousin.
It's funny because my friends they'll be like, they're like, you're a virgin or whatever. They're like, ha, or you could have lost your virginity in school. And I was like, trust me, I was like, what was running up to me? I did not want to.
Although I do count that as a win because I did have sex with my cousin.
Sure.
Damn, an anchor came out of the portal. Just like the
old
anchor
was
that
your
you're
cousin?
talking about.
Oh, wait a minute, no.
Although she was like 15 and I'm 19.
Oh, okay.
Forbidden fruit.
That's, yeah.
I tasted the forbidden fruit, my dude.
It's like, eh.
It's like, oh yeah.
Yeah. Let's see, collecting some traps. Alright. What? So it says that you have 0 gas cans. What?
Isn't that the Joker
it.
bombs?
Yeah, it's saying that you have 0 on them for some reason.
Really?
But I know that we got 1 at least.
Yeah.
And then we're supposed to have the other one, but for some reason it's showing that it's not there.
Weird, huh?
It is weird. We'll probably have to look up and see where there's some Joker gas bombs locations.
I mean, yeah, I choose that challenge, the Joker gas bomb thing.
Well, no, because I know that we already got one, but it's saying that you have 0 on it.
That is fucking ridiculous.
So it's saying that we didn't do it when we should have at least had 1 done.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna look up. So I'm gonna look up some locations in a minute to find out where we can find some.
I mean, either that's a bug or this is fucking messed up.
True. But it could be a glitch, because there's times that it says, like, when you complete a mission, it says it won't be completed. So it could just be making it where, it's not registering it right now, or it's glitching.
You know, this is the most I've talked to you in, months since you left Chisholm.
I know. Ooh. It's been a while since we hung out.
Yeah, well, mostly we hanged out at school and we ditched parades and stuff.
Yeah, we'd mainly go around and ditch the other things.
Yeah, with Simpson and you and me. The 3 amigos, you and me and Simpson.
Mm-hmm.
Is his name Simpson or is this his last name?
Huh?
I would say that's his first name. Probably call him Sim.
Oh, you... Huh? I don't know, I'm not time to go to work. You tell me. Hey, Mom. Yeah.
Why is it teleporting out of the, like, dome, man?
Oh, sure. Oh, that was cool. I threw a batarang at him and he dodged.
That's no... You can't dodge that.
Why'd you dodge my batarang?
Wait, can't the batarang home in on the target?
Yeah, it was supposed to. He jumped and then it just like went right by him and it was like, what?
Wait, you say he jumped in and went right by him?
So, I had it and then as soon as... Oh!
Shot you in
As soon
midair?
as I threw... Yeah, they shot me in midair.
I'm still alive.
I gotta get some kills in this zero gravity chaos.
I'm hiding between walls so I can survive longer. But man, those stories are real and I want in.
Oh, that's... Ew.
As your friend, we should hang out there.
It'd be cool to go at one point, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Ah, I killed it. Wait, no, I don't think I killed him. Shit. Responding. Wait, what? Oh, you won. That's awesome. We won.
Yeah.
I have my pants down in the game.
Mid-game, I had my pants down. They got me while I was reloading.
They got me when I had my pants down. Reload. I wonder if I got any awards from that. Or challenges completed.
Alright.
Damn, it's already 5 a.m.
My gosh.
I have to do community service tomorrow.
Terrible. It was funny. Every time I get, like, because when I was a child, I get into a lot of fights at school. My parents actually got me to get out of fights because they're like, if you get into fights and then like a cop gets involved, they're like, you're gonna have to work to earn $500, pay off a ticket, and then do community service. And I was like, at that time I was like, I was lazy and I didn't want to work for $500 and then spend it on something I didn't want. So I was like,
I would use it to spit on something I want.
Oh, I was like, no. Well, I would still have the ticket I'd need to pay.
Yeah.
So I'd sit there and I was like, oh, it's like, so I'd stop some fights. I'd be like, yeah, I don't really want to pay that $500 ticket. And I was like, plus I don't want to do community service. Because they were like, because I was like, what is it? I was like, am I just gonna be out there picking up trash? And they're like, nah, they can make you clean all the police cars.
Oh yeah.
He's like,
I got 2 done on my side, but still don't got the last one.
okay, so
It's weird.
yeah, it's strange.
Wait, do you have to go to work
So-
today?
I gotta go to work a little later today,
Like what
but I'll
time?
probably like 4:30 today, like in the afternoon.
Oh damn. You got the whole day to joke off. I mean, not jerk off, joke off.
Yeah, I'll play with you on I'll do a few more games with you, and then I'll probably head to bed here in a little bit.
Alright.
Let's see. So let me find out where the gas cans are, so we can get you your last gas can. But no, I recommend that if you go to YouTube, to look up some abridged shows. So if you looked up abridged shows, it'll pull up a whole bunch of abridged anime, and it's just basically parodies of the anime, and it's pretty funny sometimes. Like with the Sword Art Online, they had where Austin came in to whoever Kirito's friend was, the black dude that sold all the weapons and merch and all that stuff.
You can send me a link on YouTube, can't you?
Yes, I probably can. Dude, it was fucking funny that she walked in, and he's like, "No, why'd you bring her here?" He's like, "I thought we were friends, man." And he's like, "What are you talking about?" And then she was like, "What's up, T-Dog?" And he's like, "Oh no!" And she goes, "What's up in his house?" And she goes, "You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
A brother from another mother?" And he's like, she's just being completely racist to him. She goes, like, they did something else, and she was like, "Wow." She goes, "That's the pot calling the kettle black." And then she goes, "I am very sorry." And he goes, "Why?" He's like, "Why are you sorry?" He's like, "That's an old term." And he's like, "That's the kettle calling the pot black." And he was like, "That's an old term." She goes, "Oh, I'm just sorry." She goes, "You just look like a very angry black man." He goes, "Okay, you see that?" He goes, "Now that was racist." And then she goes, she was trying to talk to him, and he was talking to Kirito and wasn't paying attention to her. And she goes, "What's up, T-Wizzle? You got cotton in your ear?" And she's like, "Oh shit, I didn't mean it." She's like, "I didn't mean it that way."
I'm looking at these other weapons, the Astro Axe, that's really